Hi, my internet friends, fellow nomads and, well, parents who asked me repeatedly to record this video. Hi guys. This is my another video about nomad life, and this month, November 2021, I am happen to be in Dubai, Arabian Emirates. And in this hotel I have absolutely gorgeous view. At least I consider it as such, where you have like view for industry district with these like construction site, big boats, and this whatever it is, maybe like a gas carrier or some liquid carrier. And also you have a view for, well, all famous Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on the planet. And you have here like creek, which, at least in my opinion, similar to somewhat to Venus. And yeah, because it's technically a working district called Deira, it's actually relatively cheap. I pay maybe plus minus $100 per night, but I believe it's cost way more, this particular room. I will speak about pluses and minuses of a nomad life. So this is what my working place looks like. So I have a notepad with a pencil, and I have a MacBook Air with like, here I chose the tasks, and in WebStorm I just implement that. Basically, this is where I spend majority of my day. I work in using this technique called Pomodoro technique. I work for 25 minutes and make 5 minutes break. After 2 hours, I make 1 hour break. Unfortunately, I didn't figure out yet how to work according to a schedule, so I cannot just work until 6 p.m. And usually I work, well, until like midnight, which is inconvenience, obviously. There are some, well, reasons behind it, because a lot of calls, working related calls, happen to be with California, and I have to be online during the morning time. So, but I know that some people who do nomad lifestyle manage somehow to have a rigid schedule and like follow it every day. I'm not in this level of excellence yet. Yeah, this little dude is my partner in crime, El Pingüino Frio, compañero de viajar. And from our little toys, I have this quadrocopter. It's called FPV drone, stands for first person view. And this is goggles. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to fly it because it's small, it has a prop guard, so it's very safe to fly around people. But also battery, it doesn't last a long, like just a couple of minutes. Well, what to tell you, my fellow nomads? Yeah, this is all my possessions. So this is my luggage, and I have here a clothing and a quadrocopter, and here my backpack where I keep laptop and iPad. I use iPad as a second screen sometimes when I charge, not to increase real estate of like Windows here. Helps a lot to have a debugger here, for example. What else? Yeah, money question. Dubai is not a cheap place, this for sure. Even here, like in a working district, if this like price of a hotel, it gets about maybe $3,000 a month for a hotel or hotels. I change it every week or so. Maybe around like 1200 for food, and rest of it goes for entertainment. So for example, near Burj Khalifa there is an ice rink. We didn't go for ice rink, we went for ski resort under the roof. It cost $70 per person. And our weekend we went for aqua park near Atlantis. It cost, I don't remember, something around, yeah, maybe $80 per person. Also, if you go where, I would definitely recommend to get a ski pass, like a fast track, because lines were enormous and stuff like that. So all in all goes around $5,000 a month, maybe a little bit more, which is, at least for me right now, is substantial. So I would definitely try to optimize it. Well, nice view is nice, but well, it's too much right now, expenses for me. And there are some negative sides as well. So for example, in this particular hotel, the reason we stay with such nice view is not because we decide. Like in booking, I think it cost maybe $150, maybe even $200 a night, I don't remember. But we actually stay on opposite side of this hotel with like way more less cool view, but we found a humongous cockroach like in a bathroom table. I'm not sure I should, well, Maybe in post-production I will put this picture, but we complained to a manager and he just apologetically offered us this kind of room for rest of our stay, but it was just like a couple of days. And internet absolutely disastrous here. So like yesterday I had some calls with Bitrix and some other whatever, like interviews and stuff, and it's internet just doesn't handle even basic audio calls for some reason. Just now, like before we stayed in our room, it worked okay, but right now maybe something with equipment happens, I don't know. Also, food is not included, so you have to pay it every time. Breakfast in this hotel costs around $9 per person. It's fairly poor, but it does the job, so you feel not hungry anymore. But because it's working district, so here behind this building, a lot of cheap, Dubai kind of scale cheap places where you can dine very well for maybe like $15-20, and it's really good. Yeah, plates are big enough for 2 people, and smoothies are absolutely amazing. What else? I don't really know. I think if I'll stop procrastinate to upload these videos and start uploading it regularly, maybe I will know what to speak about. Right now, well, it's unclear what to explain. Well, working wise, well, maybe someone want to hear what blockchain development looks like, at least from my perspective of view. Interesting thing about sockets. So they use these British outlets, which is like very heavy and big, and yeah, you have to buy those adapters to charge things. Also, Amazon works here. So my hard disk drive didn't work very well, so I decided to buy a backup SSD, and I bought it on Amazon. It's cheaper than at retail stores, and the delivery took just 1 day. So, for example, in a lot of countries like in Egypt and Russia, well, I haven't seen 1 day delivery in Amazon. Here, 1 day worked like almost like a charm, because the hotel didn't tell me what delivery happens, and the delivery guy wasn't really professional, so he just told I have to go somewhere to pick up it, and it wasn't this hotel. So yeah, a lot of confusion, didn't really like it, but it works, which is cool. Yeah, in our minuses, just because my luggage has a finite supply of space here and it's almost occupied with clothing and stuff, I do not have a privilege to buy more things, which I really want. I want to buy a new drone, like a DJI drone. For someone who doesn't know, like if you assemble this like race drone yourself, it's like a PC. It's very versatile, but you assemble yourself, quality is not very nice, but if you break it, you can replace it part by part. And there is the equivalent of Apple devices, which called DJI. It's very well assembled, it's very expensive, but it performs very well. Unfortunately, it will take more space, which I do not currently have, so I will have to throw out something, or to, well, figure out how to optimize space inside of luggage, which is I didn't yet. What else? Well, view here is very nice at the night, especially just because you can see it from your bed, and there is like a full kind of size window. It's really cool, like when you lay around and you see this at the night, it's magnificent. But this view is more exceptional than a typical. Usually view is way modest where I'm staying, and well, it's cheaper to stay in those places, but nevertheless, it might get boring when you stay more than 1 week in one place, and just because we change hotels every week, it never gets bored, which is obviously cool. Also interesting thing about Dubai, and I believe all Arab Emirates, here in all ceilings you have these little triangles, which points toward, I think it's called Mecca. Sorry if I mispronounce this name. It's a special place which is very important for Muslims, and it's something about the religion, and in every hotel room you have this triangle which points us towards geographical direction of this place, which I found very interesting. Also, there are a lot of mosques around, so they like pray very loud, so you definitely wouldn't miss it in the mornings, which is kind of, it might annoy you if you don't like it, but well, you're a guest in this country, and it also helps you to wake up like very early in the morning. But after sometimes you just get used to it and stop hearing it, even though it's like super loud. I don't know what else to tell you, so let's call it a day for this video, And if anyone will have more questions, I'm happy to answer it in the next video. Alright, have a nice day.